Hi, my beautiful collective. Okay, so we're just gonna jump into the reading because I tried recording this and I got kind of sidetracked a little bit. But what I was getting from this morning was I was actually awakened by children. I was hearing them play outside. So that could be significant. I just heard a lot of children's voices and it woke me up. Also, 30 minutes after that, I heard the song by Haley Williams, Paramore, Ain't It Fun? I was hearing a couple like lyrics from that song. So yeah, we're gonna start the reading. As always, only take the messages that do resonate with you. All of the messages in this reading might not resonate, and that's completely okay. Also, dreams could be significant as well, so make sure you're paying attention to that. I feel like something to do with the collective's dreams could be opening up a new door for you. And then we're getting expecting miracles. Okay, so let's tap in and see what this is all about for my collective. Honest, clear messages for the collective that needs to hear it at this time, okay? So what are the messages for my collective? What is it that they need to hear at this time? What is it that the collective needs to hear at this time? I'm hearing intense dreams, intense, vivid dreams you've been having. Okay, that can only resonate for a few of you. It doesn't have to resonate for all of you. Nature just like came twirling out there. What else? What does this have to do with my collective watching? What does this have to do with my collective watching? What else? Something is drawing you. Something feels natural to you. Something is coming to you naturally. I just saw a bird fly past so quickly. It's like the more you tap into nature, the more you're in nature, you're getting something more quickly. It's coming more naturally to you. What else? What is this clicking here at this time? Oh, yeah. So earlier in the message that I was talking about before I got sidetracked, I feel like you're being pulled out of your normal comfort zone. Something that you're normally, naturally in your everyday, you're being taken out of that. Okay, I'm seeing you being taken out of that. It might be a little bit uncomfortable at first. This is reminding me of a message that I put out there a little bit ago when I was talking about how the collective is going to be put in certain situations that might make you uncomfortable at first, but it's very necessary. I just heard a whistle or like a screeching noise outside. It's very necessary for your growth, for your spiritual growth is what I'm hearing. But also you're being tested a little bit too. So when you're being taken out of your comfort zone and being placed in situations that you're not normally around or you're maybe not even comfortable with, it's a test to see how you react and how you respond. I also had another message on this channel about watching how you act and how you respond, like gauging it. It seemed in that message it was more so for a masculine energy, but take it as it applies. Okay, it doesn't have to be just for masculine, it could be for feminine too. I was basically getting from that message that you need to watch your reactions and your responses to certain things, because there's going to be things coming up in the future for you that might need you to really hone in on your own energy and pay attention to how you're coming off. Okay, I'm getting somebody at a dinner party or in a room full of people and like watching the room, but like staying centered in yourself, staying centered within your own energy, making sure nothing shakes you is what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm picking up on a lot. Hold on. Some of you might not think you're qualified to even be in this room is what I'm hearing. It's 3:44 right now. Not even qualified. It's like you're not normally in this kind of space. You're not normally in these kind of spaces, but you're going to be placed there for a reason. Okay, you're there not to be the oddball or not to be the one that's sticking out, but you're meant to be there to demonstrate something, to show something to the people in that room. Okay, this has a lot to do with your faith is what I'm getting. And I just felt like a really like warm sensation in my chest area, so like the heart chakra is opening up. But it definitely feels, I'm hearing a siren right now. Something about your words, I don't know if you're giving a speech on something, if you're going to be talking in front of these people, but it seems very important to you. Whoever's around in this room, okay? But you're natural at this. You're a natural. You're a natural at this. It's like you're a collective, you're a natural at being pressured. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but like when you're placed under pressure, you're really good, not at getting out of it, at navigating it, maneuvering through it, okay? You don't have to overthink this. You have to be your natural self, okay? Just naturally be yourself, all right? There's nothing that you need to change. There's nothing that you need to like worry about, okay? There's nothing that you need to worry about. You just need to show up as you, okay? And the rest will do its job. Just show up as yourself and the rest will do its job. Again, only take this if it resonates. I don't know what this is for you guys, but let's keep going. Let's see what else is going on for the collective. I'm seeing spread your wings, time to fly. Yeah. Transforming into someone new. Travel, moving homes or jobs. This definitely feels like you're tapping into something brand new, something that you're not used to, collective. And it might be like, I don't want to say scaring you, but I'm picking up on an energy that might not be fully ready for this, or might think like, is this the right time? Am I ready for this? Do I just go for it? Do I just do this thing? You got boundaries, don't cross them, enforce them, and perspective. And seeing. Perspective, truth, knowledge, clarity. I can pick these cards up. Yeah, when you're in the presence of other energies that you're not used to being around, and you're being addressed, or you're addressing these energies, make sure you have your boundaries in place, but be respectful. I'm hearing be respectful. There's no attacking, like nobody's attacking you, okay? Okay, I'm getting like for the collective, you could be very sensitive, you could be empathic. So people's words kind of like when they're said a certain way, or they're, I don't know what it is, but when they're said a certain way to you, you actually feel them. And so you might pick up on something that it may seem like it's directed at you in a negative way, but it's not. Think of it in a positive way is what I'm hearing, or find a way to shift it into a positive, because it's not directed at you. It's more so by whoever is seeing you, watching you, and listening to you while you're in this room is almost assessing and analyzing you. But it's not for you to shy away from. It's not for you to be scared of or intimidated by. It's for you to navigate, to learn how to navigate how to do this. All right. So you might have already started and why can I talk? You might have already started being placed in certain rooms or certain situations that take you outside of yourself, so you can start getting comfortable with not being comfortable. So yeah, if you're an energy, or if you're a kind of person that you feel like you don't thrive under pressure, or you get uncomfortable quickly, you don't know how to navigate these certain situations, it's okay. You just gotta breathe. You gotta calm yourself down. You gotta think about something in that room you could really pay attention to. You gotta hold on to something in your pocket that helps you ground your energy. You also have to step out in nature more. So whenever you've been seeing this nature card on my channel, it's for you to step out in nature so you can ground your energy, to get used to the unseen events, right? The things that you're not seeing, but you will be seeing shortly, is what I'm hearing. Let's go to the next one. Feels like somebody has a lot to say. There's just going to be a lot of clarity coming to you. Based on everything that you know, though, use that to your ability, okay? Whatever you've been researching, certain topics, tips, tricks, anything like that, okay? Oh, let me just remind you guys, I am going to soon be having some links available for you guys. So if you need certain tips, tricks, or just daily, mindset habits, I will be having that linked in the description. So you'll be able to find it shortly. It's basically going to be this 7-day mindset plan, and it's going to walk you through physical alignment, mental alignment, emotional alignment, and spiritual alignment. So if you're looking for something like that, it's going to be very quick, very easy, something for beginners. I'll have that available shortly for you guys. Okay, so look out for that. But anyway, it's something that whatever you cultivated, you're going to have to apply to once you step into this room. Okay. Why am I feeling like my heart is like speeding up? It's okay to take a breath. All right. It's okay to take your time with it. You don't have to go at this all in one sitting. Okay. But everything that you've been learning thus far on your journey, you are going to need to apply it to this room. I don't know what is going to be in this room, what's going to be behind those doors, collective, but it just feels like a lot of different energies are going to be all eyes on you, zoomed in as to who you are, why you're there, and what you have to say. So this is very interesting how clearly this message is coming to me. Also, something with your palm, your right palm or your palms. I don't know what that is about, but something about your palms. Seeing your palms. Somebody needs to see your palms. Somebody wants to see your palms. You need to show your palms for something. I don't know. This feels like a test, but like easing into a test. You know what I mean? It feels like, okay, you're walking in this room, you're in this room, you're going to be addressed a lot, you're going to be introduced, you're going to be talking to these people, to these energies, and it feels like you're not in this. It just feels like I'm just like looking at this box right now that says inspired flavor, because flavor matters. 244, something about integrating something. I don't know if this is like a dinner party. I don't know if this is for you. I just saw birds fly past the window. This definitely feels like a significant life event though. And I keep hearing for you, by you. Inner wisdom. What did I say? Everything that you've been learning up to this point, you're going to have to apply it to whatever is upcoming in your life, okay? You have the key to the solution. Things may look complicated and out of reach, but subconsciously, what you have to do, don't allow fear to impede you. Meditate on your question and reflect on life experiences and lessons to find answers. Whoa, you guys, what did I just say? Okay, there's something significant that will be happening in your life. You're just going to need to start applying and integrating whatever this is, okay? And make sure you're protecting yourself and your energy. If I'm getting like maybe somebody asking an intrusive question, maybe somebody testing your boundary, maybe somebody crossing the line, maybe somebody being very curious about who you are, and the question might come off as something very offensive. How are you going to react to that? How would you react to somebody being offensive towards you, or calling you out on something, or saying it in a group full of people, or a room full of people, and somebody overhearing that conversation and looking to see how you're going to respond? It's definitely something about your responses. If this at all resonates with you, collective, go back to that video where I'm talking about how you respond matters. Your truth, your voice matters. Speak your truth. Go watch that video. That's significant, okay? Something about the way that you respond here. This is not meant to throw you off your game at all, if that's what you're thinking. That's not the case. It's more so to see how much you know and how much you're going to apply to this, and how are you going to show up. Are you going to show up in your truth? Are you going to show up providing clarity? Are you going to show up naturally? Interesting. Let's keep going. What else is my collective need to hear at this time? What else is my collective need to hear at this time? Release. Okay, there's something that you still need to release or let go of, or you're going to be releasing or letting go of something. Time to move on is on the back. Let go of the past and ending that makes way for new opportunities, okay? Ooh, you're going to be seeing something so clearly. What else? What does this collective need to hear at this time? It's all based on what you know, what you know. What you know now that you didn't know then. That's what I just heard. It's also faith, something about your faith. You have some unwavering faith, collective. You have something that I'm hearing sometimes, like some moments in your life, you didn't even know if you were going to make it out alive. Like that could be literally or metaphorically. Okay, I'm getting like split down. It could be both. What is this? What is going on? And I heard escort, like, I wanted to say this word, but like I didn't want to freak the collective out because I just said that you're going to enter a room and you're going to have to like apply everything that you know into this room. If it's a conversations, dinner party, I don't know what this is, but I heard escorted out. So listen. Don't mean to scare the collective with what I heard about escorted out. Overall, this doesn't feel like your energy, okay? The whole escorted out, that does not feel like your energy. I'm just wondering why I got that, you know? I'm wondering why the collective needs to know about that, escorted out. Ooh, it could be a fear of yours. It could be subconsciously you're fearing that you're not welcomed in this room. You're fearing that you're not going to be accepted fully in this room. That's why I didn't say it out loud. Prejudgment, I heard. What else? You're fearing that somebody could judge you without even getting to know you first, and just by looking at you. Because they're focused. They're so focused. Whoever this energy is, they're so focused on you and what you're about to do and how you'll respond or how you'll react to certain things. You are on target. There is nothing you can't accomplish. Once you set your mind to it, don't be distracted. Stay focused, get the job done, use your intuition to plan your next steps well ahead, be flexible in your approach. I was just talking about all of this. This is confirmation, okay? That's falling under nature. Okay, so since this card is falling under the nature card, this makes me think, again, collective, you are really good at naturally moving through things. Things like this, things that put you under pressure, okay? You gotta think of a plan to get you out of that room, to get you out of that situation real quick. But this comes to you naturally. You could be an earth sign, you don't have to be. So you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody you're connected with is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? But it's something that you pick up and that you do naturally. It completely puts you in the zone. I'm just hearing a game, like gameplay, like a game. Pretend something is a game. Okay. Also, things could be intentionally distracting you to pull you off your game or to test you to see if they could pull you off your game. But what's going on in the background literally makes no sense. It literally makes no sense and it has nothing to do with you. Let's go to the next one. This message is coming in so clearly, but what I was hearing with these two cards is, and distractions happening in the background, purposely or not, they're there to test you to see if you're on your game. But also I was getting like, I was laughing because the distractions that have nothing to do with you, you might find humorous. But I feel like this collective is tapped in so much that you could already be sensing this. You could already be picking up on this energy, okay? It's something that you're so tuned into because of your focus collective, because of your natural abilities, that it's literally, think of like a machine that's built to destroy something. A machine that is built to destroy something. But what the machine doesn't know is what it's going up against, because the machine is programmed a certain way. And because the machine is programmed a certain way, they don't know your secret hidden superpower. It's like the machine doesn't even know. The machine wasn't built to know your secret superpower. Okay, so just keep that in mind moving forward. But yeah, woof, at the top of the deck, you're on the right path. So let's see, what else does my collective need to know about this? Somebody's clarity is going to be spot on soon. Okay, if you're already picking this up, it's 1:44 on the timer, and this message is meant for you. Okay, so let's see. Energy release. Energy release. Need to recharge, taking on others' energy. Empathic overload. What was I talking about? What was I saying? This is falling on top of time to fly. If you feel like the energy is off, collective, it's 4:04 as I say this, it's okay to pivot that conversation. It's okay to protect your energy, retract your energy, end it in a respectful way. You don't have to continue it, okay? Yeah, because there's a lot of energies focused on you right now, collective. I don't know if you've been building momentum and you've been sharing it where a lot of people, a lot of energies can see it, but there's a lot of eyes on you right now. There's a lot of people seeing you, recognizing you, or just trying to like figure you out. What else? What other messages for the collective? Are there things that are going to be against you in this room? Of course. Are there things that are going to try and knock you down on the way to that room? Obviously. Are there things that are going to be in that room with you that don't want you to be there? Sure. Are there things that are going to test you to see if you leave that room immediately? Of course. That being said, does that mean that you gotta listen? Does that mean that you gotta follow? Does that mean that you gotta give into that kind of draining energy? Like I just heard a vampire. You have a graceful way, or at least a respectful way of doing something, collective. And I know that you know that. So use that to your ability, okay? Don't let anybody tell you who you are. And I'm sure you know this. But please don't let anybody tell you who you are. I don't care who's in that room with you. I don't care who and what, because I'm hearing a what, which is not to scare you, but I'm hearing a who and a what. So I don't know. This seems like I just heard a lion tamer. I don't know. Does my collective tame lions? Are you taming a lion? Do you know how to tame a lion? I just heard how to train your dragon. Okay, all right, let's see. What other messages for the collective? This kept wanting to come out. Kept showing itself. Awaken. You got awaken under boundaries. Don't cross them and force them. You are no longer letting people dictate your life and run it for you. What did I just say? Do not let anybody tell you who you are. Why? Because they're not you. Does that need any more explanation? No, I'm joking. But you get what I'm saying, collective. Don't let any energies that try to come up against you, that want to be a fly on the wall to your reality, that want to like suck you down or drain you or drag you down with them wherever they're going. Don't let anybody sit here in your face trying to tell you what you don't know when you already know it. Because you're awakened, okay? You're